People go, what's your biggest fear in life? And my biggest fear, honestly, was, let's say this. Let's say, I don't care if you believe in God or not. I don't care. So this is play a game with me. Let's say you're God. And we have a big fucking long line of people. And I made it to heaven. 75 years old. I'm 300 pounds. I made it to heaven. I worked for Ecolab my entire life, spraying for cockroaches. That's what I did. But I'm dead. I'm in heaven now. And you're judging us all now. So we're in line, we're all sitting there in line. You have Adam Brown. He has a big board up, and you're talking to Adam Brown about his life. And you rip it down, and I'm next in line, David Goggins. I see my name, and I see all this shit, and God goes, hey, you say, read this, man. And I'm reading this list, and I'm seeing 182 pounds, Navy SEAL, Ranger School, motivational speaker, changing lives. Okay, man, pull-up record, all this shit. And I'm like, that's not me, man. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be.
All right, I hope that's in focus. What's up? It is like 11 o'clock. I just got done with work. Meal prepped this morning. You guys saw that. I'm officially, today, 3 weeks into the cut. Macro-wise right now, sitting at around 20 to 2,200 calories a day, trying to hit at least 200 grams of protein. I know people say like at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, but if you're trying to maintain or grow muscle, you obviously want to use more. So I'm trying to get around 200 a day. Carbs I've kept fairly low. I think I'm at around 150 grams of carbs a day. And then fats kind of sitting at around like 60 to 70 grams a day. Obviously that kind of varies. Those aren't exact numbers, but that's what I'm trying to hit. Energy levels are super low right now. I got really sick yesterday, so that didn't help at all. But plugging through, got legs tonight, so gonna take you guys through that. But figured I kind of talk a little bit on the cut. Weighed in today at 190 pounds even. Started at 195, so 3 weeks in, down 5 pounds. That's around what I'm looking for. I kind of want to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's healthy. If you're losing more than that, your body starts consuming muscle as well as fat, and that's bad. I don't want to lose muscle. I'm trying to do it as basically lose as much pure fat as possible without losing out on muscle mass. End goal weight is I was looking at like 175, but I think I'm gonna bump that up to 180. This is actually motivation wise the first night I've been really motivated to go lift in a minute. I haven't had any motivation to go lift, and my workouts have been god awful. So we'll see how the night goes. And yeah, that's about it on my part. I will catch y'all at the gym.
I not supposed to have what I want? What I need? What am I supposed to do?
These are all the times we've talked of honesty, fairness, justice. All of those times I counted on you to have the courage to take those dreams out into the world.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride. Even though sometimes we have to be steady and
Give up the thing we want the most.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That just about wraps up the leg day. This cut, these first couple of weeks have been brutal, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's gonna be great. I feel like I'm looking more lean. Maybe I'm not, who knows, but I feel like I am, and that's what matters. Legs, strength-wise, are nowhere near where I want them to be yet. That ankle is still, mobility-wise, kind of just not where I want it to be at. Ton of scar tissue built up on like my inside, that inside of my ankle, and a lot of pain. Certain movements, I don't have as much mobility as I want in it yet, but we're gonna keep grinding, gonna get there eventually. Got to get up at like 6 tomorrow morning. It's like 1 o'clock right now, so that sucks. But doing these videos, getting in the gym, working out, stuff like that has been what's keeping me mentally locked in, mentally okay. So sacrificing a little bit of sleep for some joy is well worth it. I'm about to go sauna and then head back home, get to sleep. So I will catch y'all later. Good morning. Not really morning, but whatever. Busy day so far. Had to get up, had to go to the deli, help out with some stuff over there, and then had work from like 10 till like 12:30. It was a super short day. Not normally like that, but whatever. And then just had our first meal of the day. So it was around 200 grams of 85-15 ground beef, and then 250 grams of rice. And then normally I'm putting like lettuce and then some pico and guac on it just to add something to it, but I ran out, so that sucks. So we didn't have that today. I'm trying to figure out my training split right now. With the cut, it's been really weird. I've been super low energy, like I said, so hitting kind of 2 major muscle groups in the same day, because I was doing chest, back, arms, and then legs. But I feel like having that chest back in the same kind of day with how low energy and low calorie I am as it is, I just feel like my lifts are going to be shit, even more crappy than they already are. So I just don't think I'm going to do that. So I think I'm going to switch back to just push-pull legs, and we'll just see how she goes from there. I will catch y'all either at the course or at the gym tonight. I don't know, but I'll catch y'all later.
I have a tough time feeling proud of myself.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I just wanted to think about that with you for a couple minutes. Yeah, I just have a really tough time feeling you know, people are always like, you should feel proud of yourself, you know? And it's really tough for me to do that.
Well, you know, pride is a cardinal sin, you know, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason that pride goes before a fall, and I don't think you should be proud of yourself. I don't think that's the right terminology.
Okay.
And I think that's a place where our culture has really fallen off the rails. It's like, you should be convinced in your heart that you're doing the best you can with what you've been given, right? And hopefully that'll make you less anxious and it'll make you more hopeful, but you know, you should have the same kind of regard for yourself that you have for someone that you love. And that's not pride. It would be lovely if you could orient your thoughts to yourself so that you could allow yourself to be pleased if you thrive. It's not pride. It's a recognition
say it again.
of.
It would be nice if I
could orient yourself to yourself so you would be pleased if you thrive. Do you imagine you have a son? You want your son to do well.
Oh yeah, I already want him to do well, and he doesn't even exist.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, that's the attitude you should have towards yourself too.